Hello ladies and gentlemen, today is chicken day. We're going to be fixing the chicken feeding tube that I had previously broken. Here is the feeding tube section. As you can see, I've just drilled out, I think it was 1.5 inch doorknob drill bit thingies. 4 of them. We had 4 chickens, we're down to 2, but I had 4. And on the ends, as you can see, this end is now covered in one of these plumber pipe stopper things, just to keep the stuff from coming out. The other end has one on as well, keeps the feed from coming out the ends. Now what I'm going to do is repair this. It used to have a 90 on it, so this tube was going straight up and down like this, and the feed would get stuck on the 90. It really wasn't wanting to feed all that well. You know, I had to pick it up and tilt it, and that's how I ended up breaking it, because one day it got clogged up. I smacked it a few times too hard and it snapped the end off. So what we got here today are 45s, but these are the kind that has a female end on one side and a male end on the other. So they can fit 2 45s together, which I'm going to do, and it'll make a lot less sharp of an angle, and hopefully the feed will, you know, be able to come out smoother. Once they start eating it down, it'll kind of feed itself. And then this tube will be the fill tube that will be held up here and filled up with feed, which kind of flows down into this. Hopefully it'll work better than the other ones. All right, so first thing I got to do is put these 45s together. I'm gonna go ahead and put them together just like this, so they're nice and straight. Line up the words. That's how you know that they got them pretty straight on. I'm gonna use some of this glue, but not a whole lot, because it's not like it's gonna be under pressure for water or anything like that. It's just holding together to kind of keep the moisture out. And you don't want to use too much, because I don't know how much the chickens don't want to see this. Could be a little bit poisonous for them. I don't know. Maybe it is, maybe it's not, but I'm trying not to get any inside the tube that the food's going to be touching. You know, so just sparingly, enough to seal it and hold it. Blah, blah, blah. All right, like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect, you're just keeping it out. The points line up right here. That way you know you're nice and straight. Just get it in there the best you can. Now if you look down the tube, you can see there's no blue funky stuff coming out. You know, so you won't contaminate them. All right, clean. Next thing I got to do is I got to couple this to this pipe. So I've already pre-wiped this off, this dirty side off. But what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to put the glue on the coupling side anyway. Just put enough in here for it to fit good. Hold together for the most part. Keep the water out if there is any moisture or whatever. So I'm going to stick this on here. And partially covers that, it's okay. They'll peck around it. Alright, and now I'm going to go ahead and apply some glue to this section. Around here again. Getting flies in my glue mix. There's a bunch of little gnats around here. It's gnatty today. Alright, now this is the part that you want, because you want the tilt. You want the food thing pretty much straight up and down. So you want to make sure you get this pretty much straight up and down as well. A little bit off won't kill them. They'll still be fine. And you just press this in the best you can to get it tight. All right, now that's done. Next step is to do the riser tube. So I'm going to put a little bit of funky stuff in here. On near the top, like I said, so it doesn't get into the actual tube itself. Just have to kind of hold it in place. And I'm going to set this on the ground so I can get a good angle on it, a good pressure. Just hold it with your foot. I don't even know how much that went in there. I couldn't tell. Seems like we're okay. Now what we do is, once we fill... I think once that dries, it'll be fine. Probably got more room to seat, but so does the rest of this. Okay, there you go. That's it finished. Ah, freaking bugs. All right, well, I'll show you once it's filled up and how it looks after that.